I know the faggots are scared. This isn't how it's supposed to play out, but no means no. This is all supposed to be beachfront property one day. You thought it was ugly before. You ain't seen nothing yet, Washington. I'm not allowed to have money. First, I shall do no harm. So you think God is going to change the rules because you're God? You've been whipping me with a space program my whole life. If you don't get it, it's one thing. If you don't believe me, you're not qualified. So you're either too dumb to be a doctor or you're in on it. The moral of the story is, fags are only kings for the Saudis. It's not the Muslims, it's Islam, and they hate it too. Exactly what is King Charlie protesting? I hope for his sake it's cheaters. Pick a health plan that's right for you. Various ways of looking at it. Were conditions of the contract not fulfilled? Were the desired goods and services not delivered to your satisfaction? I don't play for trumps. I'm all aces. We will revise our black site policies, snitchins. You cannot ban waterboarding. I don't care if you leave them wet. Just leave them wet on the sidewalk, I said. Is the phone company God? Well, I've only heard God speak once. I'm not crazy. I asked him, what's wrong with me? What's my deal? And he said, you're a solid 7. Needs improvement. Show of hands, any 7s? Charlie cut Trudeau off because the issue here is not divorce. The issue is minimum age of consent. And not only that, between men, between a full grown-ass diaper head from the devil's playground, the flat side of the planet, come over here and rape a little boy under sedation and act like it was the little boy's religion. Faith is something you can bank on. The Pentagon can have faith that if they don't get this message in time, I'll shoot another goddamn plane at it. You know, I would expect nothing less in return. Golden. It's not the same as guilt. If I delivered you a baby, it made headlines. I'm not that kind of doctor. Well, Washington, I mean, if I called you a traitor or whatever, it would be the pot calling the kettle black, right? So you cannot be compelled against your oath. He told you I was snitching. Yeah, it's different. That's the commies. You didn't forgive that, did you? China! Whatever happens here, I promise, Jackson stays on the money. Read me loud and clear, Sky News. My offer to throw Justin Trudeau off Niagara on live TV, paid in Jackson silver dollars for the children, was an offer of mercy. I have been OTF for 20 years. OFDA, Trudeau. You know, when I was a little kid, my grandfather wasn't the only one in the Navy. We had other Navy. And they mentioned that we ought to just turn Saudi Arabia into a glass parking lot. And you know what? It turns out they were right. I mean, they did serve their purpose, because the IRS rules will be changed. I don't know why, how, you know, Houston, next time it happens, just revert to Houston. At least they can keep up. Just revert to Houston. Yeah, we did it, whatever. What of it? You got Cajuns getting driven out of France because France is 51% Muslim. And then it changes colors because Islam is not a religion. And you got bankers looking for the goddamn Cajuns. Yeah, look the other way, pal. Point that thing somewhere else. Is the search for extraterrestrial intelligence pointing the wrong way? You want to try some new experiment on me? It's not exactly what I signed up for. The parameters, the framework, my ethical framework allows for a bit of, but I mean, I will break it off in your ass. My main thing is religions. I also do helicopters, satellites, and the hospital. Pick a card, any card. mfrodeo.blogspot.com. First, I shall do no harm, and then prep for surgery. Rape. Whatever, it's my job. I can't possibly rape all these Protestants by myself, Your Majesty. The heart is willing, but the flesh is weak.